The release of the first 4K monitor back in 2013 opened an opportunity for gamers to experience gaming at a whole new level. Sony and Microsoft even jumped on the bandwagon soon after, now releasing new versions of their PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X that are not only 4K ready, but also offer 120 frames per second gaming. Gaming at 1080p. Even today, 1080p monitors are still widely used amongst the gaming community, especially for more competitive titles that require quick response over glossy visuals. In fact, professional sports gamers actually prefer gaming on a 1080p monitor, with their primary concerns being FPS, response time, and refresh rates. You see, 1080p monitors are easier to drive higher frame rates on, making them the perfect choice for smooth gameplay, albeit not as visually attractive. You also need to factor in the strain a 4K gaming monitor actually puts on your PC. They're much more demanding than 1080p. A monitor's resolution is the maximum number of pixels it has. The more pixels it has, the more graphically demanding it is on your PC. So, for competitive gamers and sports professionals, while 1080p might not look as crisp as 4K, the smoothness and responsiveness certainly make up the difference. Right now, the market is flooded with a sea of affordable 1080p monitors, all with a variety of different specifications that help tailor them to your specific needs. Furthermore, with the release of high-end 1440p and 4K monitors now readily available, the overall market price for 1080p monitors has dropped significantly. Gaming at 4K. While you might think we only care about 1080p competitive gaming, make no mistake, we think gaming on a 4K monitor is truly outstanding. If you switch over, you will soon be captivated by the intense color and stunning visual experience. Monitors running at a 4K resolution have 4 times the pixel count as a similarly sized 1080p monitor. This means you'll not only experience great picture quality and image clarity, but a ton more desk real estate too. 1080p vs 4K monitor. The difference? Choosing a new gaming monitor is never easy. These bits of kit cost a pretty penny, and with so many different options available, it can be really hard to make sure you get the best for your hard-earned cash. To see if gaming in 4K is worth it, let's go over the key differences between 1080p and 4K, hopefully giving you the tools to make the most informed decision. Screen size. If you're looking to game at 1080p, then you're best off using a 21.5/27 monitor. Anything that's larger than that, and the pixel density starts to become poor for that particular resolution. However, if you're looking to experience the absolute best graphics available on the market, then you'll want a 4K gaming monitor. To really take advantage of the technology, you will need a monitor that's larger than 24. It may be possible to experience 4K resolution on a 24 monitor, if you can actually find one to purchase, but at that size, the text will be very hard to read. When it comes to 4K gaming, ideally, a 27 or above is the preferred size. In-game visuals. Here's one of our benchmarking videos for the RTX 2060 GPU. While this graphics card is powerful, it's still not considered strong enough to take on the challenges that 4K introduces. That said, it still gives you a clear indication of the in-game differences between the two resolutions. 1080p may be Full HD, but 4K is Ultra HD, and, much like Street Fighter, Ultra is always better, for picture quality anyway. As you can see from the video, when your graphics are set too low on a 4K monitor, the shadows don't look that great. Even so, it still displays outstanding color quality and image clarity. Long-term or future-proof, you still can't go wrong with investing in a 1080p monitor these days, mainly because they offer excellent refresh rates and response times, two essential specifications when gaming on a competitive level. That being said, due to the recent drop in some 4K monitor prices, now might be the perfect time to purchase a monitor for single-player story-based gaming. 4K gaming has already caught on in the mainstream, so there are no worries about this type of technology disappearing anytime soon. And since it's still relatively new, you should be able to enjoy playing games in 4K without any worries about upgrading your monitor anytime soon. Sure, there are 5K monitors out there, but we don't have the hardware yet to utilize those, which leads to our next criteria. Hardware requirements. Most decent graphics cards nowadays can run games at 1080p over 60 FPS in most but if you wish to play AA games in 4K resolution, you're going to have to invest in one of the higher performance GPU. Think RTX 3080. For example, the computational power that is required to run 4K efficiently is much higher than what 1080p requires. Anything less than RTX 3070 isn't going to be worth the investment. Compatibility issues. Much like graphics cards, almost any decent monitor you could get today, depending on the brand and features, is guaranteed to run in 1080p. Moreover, almost all EA games have native support in 1080p, but if you get a 4K monitor, it's not guaranteed that you can play all of your games in 4K. This is especially true with older games, mainly because images are basically upscaled instead of being displayed in true 4K. And, of course, there's the possibility that the older game just doesn't have high enough quality art assets to take advantage of 4K. Price. You can get a decent 1080p monitor for less than $200. Prices will vary though depending on the monitor's refresh rate. Adaptive sync technology. Response time. Panel technology. On the other hand, while 4K monitors have drastically dropped in price from over $600 and even up to $1,000 down to around $300, $500 these days, they are still expensive compared to 1080p monitors. And that's before you even stop to consider advanced features such as refresh rate, adaptive sync technology, or response times. Overview. It all boils down to preference and what you're using it for. Really, if you play competitively or aspire to take part in a sports, I'd recommend a 1080p monitor. This should give you some benefits and advantages over the 4K display gamers out there. And at a fraction of the cost too. A 4K monitor may sound great, but the fact that it needs to be larger puts a sports gamers at a disadvantage in the competitive sphere, as anything larger than 27 can be problematic. If you're not into competitive games and graphical quality is what truly matters to you, then a 4K monitor will definitely be a smart investment. With the popularity of 4K rising, it's likely that this is going to be the new 1080p standard in the future. We are going to end this video right away. If you have any query or information to share, please leave a comment below. Thanks for watching.